Hello, and welcome to this presentation about maximizing study time by academic success and tutoring services. Let's start with a quick and dirty approach to studying. Try using the Pomodoro Method, where you study in 20 or 25-minute bursts with a timer and 5-minute breaks in between your bursts. During your first 25 minutes, review what you learned that day and the last 24 hours or most recently. Use your second 25 minutes to plan. Look ahead for the next 2 to 3 weeks, and not just in Canvas. Make sure you look at your course syllabi and any assignments that are posted. Commit to a regular, systematic study schedule with days, times, places, and goals. Prioritize what needs to be done in each study session. Shoot for 1 to 3 tasks. In your third 25 minutes, start on task 1. In your fourth 25 minutes, interleave, which means switch up to another topic or review for another class. You'll take a longer 30-minute break then, and then go back to your 25-minute chunks until you're finished with your tasks for the day. While we're talking about it, let's review a good study cycle. It's a good idea before class to preview that day's readings and activities. Then go to class and make sure you're taking notes as you go. You don't need to capture every single word. Try to capture key points and ideas. You can always look up more information on your own. After class, do a quick review. Maybe you used a phone recorder to record in class after you asked for permission. Or just jot down what you remember very quickly. Or tell a friend your top takeaways from class. Later, study, spaced out intensely in different places with minimal distractions. Make sure you check and recheck what you know. Focus on reviewing on information and concepts you didn't remember, and make sure you're not just sitting and rereading material. You need to actually check your understanding. Several of you are taking classes where you will mostly be learning material through listening to lectures in class, taking notes, and reading long chapters in textbooks, and then taking a big test over several chapters. That can be a lot to remember. As Dr. John Whitman of CSU Stanislaus notes, the Ebbinghaus curve of forgetting graphs research about how quickly we forget information after first being exposed to it. Whitman writes, the implications of this for college students is obvious. A day or two after attending class or reading a chapter or article, students will have forgotten approximately 75% of what is learned. Moreover, most of that forgetting happens within the first hour. The good news is you can do something to help keep information in your brain so that you don't forget it. See that red curve? It's the third curve up. That's how much information you can remember if you do a right after class review, or even better, rewrite notes, listen to class material, or do some practice questions. Want to have an even better chance of remembering information for a test? Review notes and class materials once right after class, a second time about a day later, a third time within a week, and a fourth time before test time. Instead of spending hours trying to cram before a test, spend 20 to 30 minutes reviewing information a few times a week. You'll study more efficiently and remember more. So, review in short bursts and interleave or move between topics. As Whitman notes, test your recall a day and then a week or so after first learning the material to see what you remember and what you need to review. Repeat before your test or within a month. As the learning scientists stress, switch between ideas during a study session. They also stress you should go back over the ideas again in different orders to strengthen your understanding. There's a lot of strategies you can use for this, because what you need to understand is that reading and rereading is not studying. You have to engage with that material to check your understanding. Reading and rereading notes, slides, and textbook material won't help you practice what you need to do on tests, which is show your instructors your understanding of material. Find ways to practice pulling the information from yourself. Make the information meaningful or make silly associations. Our brains remember by connecting ideas to things we already know and grouping ideas together. Here are a few ideas about how to do that. Make a study guide by major topic or heading with words and pictures. Try teaching the ideas. Connect the material with your life or something in the world. Think of examples. Create concept maps or diagrams that explain the material. For literature, humanities, and social science classes, identify big ideas, themes, or topics, and practice explaining and comparing and evaluating them. For math, science, and computer science classes, work practice problems and explain the steps. Finally, in addition to using your resources and working with peer academic coaches, think about ways to reward yourself for your study time. We're all learners at Avila, so find the spaces, tools, and/or people who support you. That's what we're here for. Monday through Friday and Sunday evenings, head to the Wilcox Writing and Tutoring Center in the library and the O'Reilly STEM Health Enrichment Zone in room 222 to find peer academic coaches. Log in and navigate to make an appointment to meet in person or online, or use Tutor Me online when the Learning Center is closed. Check out our website, avila.edu/tutoring, or call 816-501-3710. We love learning with you.